Joe Flacco was asked post-game about his performance, and if that performance convinced him that he still belongs in the NFL.
The one thing I would think about is the decision that I made at the end of the game, and that was it.
Joe,
it does matter.
Joe, do you leave here feeling more encouraged and buoyed about how you were able to go out there and did what you did with being on the practice squad 2 weeks ago, or mad at yourself or upset at yourself for making that last decision?
Yeah, just upset at myself. Listen, I know I can play, so that's not. I think every time you go take the field, you're obviously proving to yourself and proving to other people that you can play the game. But deep down, I know I can play the game, so that's not my thought process at this point. My thought process is just disappointed in myself, and I've played in. These are the games that I honestly love to be in. They come down to the fourth quarter, and they're not pretty, and they're going to be tight. I think I excel in the games that are played tight and need to have good decisions be made. So to not come through in that kind of situation, it definitely stings a little bit.
And Scott, you could tell just by his demeanor, he was disappointed in it. At that point in time, he's trying to make a play. That's in the fourth quarter, you get that.
Yeah, you do. You just don't need it right there, right? You're down one. You got the ball back. Your defense gets you a stop after the missed extra point by Dustin Hopkins. And you get it back. And, it's not like Stefanski said, let's go for the home run. That's not what it was. They call a lot of play action passes. You get guys short, intermediate, long. And Flacco was just too late trying to get to the deep guy. And that's what he said after the game. And, gave time for the safety, John Johnson, the third to get over. It wasn't the best pass. I thought it floated a little bit. Flacco said it came out of his hand okay. But obviously didn't get deep enough. It didn't get past the safety to Elijah Moore. But I do think it's interesting, him talking about deep down he knows he can play. And, I guess you have to expect that for a guy that started as many games, won a Super Bowl, Super Bowl MVP. You have to have that attitude. But to me it means, he's out there. He knows how his legs feel. He knows how his arm feels. And he's done enough times to go, okay, well, I can still move enough. I still got enough quick twitch. I can still throw it well. Everybody can see that. So why can't I be the guy? Now, he hasn't been a full-time starter in years. And, he probably disagrees with those decisions and still thought he could be that guy. But for short term, you need to try to win a couple games to get to the playoffs. I'm not sure the Browns can do any better.